If you ever tried to do a bathroom renovation on a $500 budget, you quickly realize that half of it gets used up just for the lighting alone if you don't want it to look like your grandmother's light fixtures from the 70s. And that's why today I show you how to make your own wall lamp for under $15 on stylish guy DIY. I love coffee, and that's why I have these fancy coffee cans all over the house, so I thought, why not turn that into a lamp or a light? I wanted to use only items that I can purchase in any art supply or craft store. Here is the list of everything that I used for this lamp. First I had to measure and mark the wood canvas. I saw afterwards that they sell canvases of almost the exact size that I needed and probably could have saved this step. The next step is to cut and turn 2 into 4. And then with some good old traditional wood glue, glue and clamp the parts together. And don't over tighten so you don't leave any imprints from the clamps. After the glue is dried, I have to do some sanding because I want the surface to look like metal.
This is where you remove it. I watched the video, you know.
But look how deep that is. You think that will come out?
No.
No?
Nah. Maybe. I don't think so.
Because this was leftover wood from a previous project, it had an indent from clamping, and it did actually 100% come out. The next step is to cut the plexiglass. These are thin acrylic sheets that can easily be cut with a plexiglass cutting tool. Just score the sheet a couple times and then it already snaps off. Now to get this white milk glass look, I gotta sand the sheet with a 320 sandpaper on both sides. Clean off the dust and that should be it. Just make sure you don't scratch the sheet so you don't have any visible scratches. Now, admittedly, the next step took a little bit of experimenting, trying to figure out how to keep the acrylic sheet in this cylinder shape so that it can be glued. What I ended up doing is just put the whole thing in boiling hot water for a couple of minutes. The sheet becomes soft and pliable when heated and can then be formed in almost any shape. Removing the tape and ready to be glued. To glue two pieces of acrylic together, you have to have a special glue that basically welds the two pieces together. Something called capillary action will draw the glue into the joint. Acrylic cement is a water-thin liquid that does not fill gaps. When applying, it softens the plastic surfaces so they merge. After applying, just hold still a couple minutes until the glue is dry. I probably should have used a vise for this, but what I'm doing here is drilling the hole for the cable to run. I need to be able to pull two wires through to the lamp socket. This drill needs to be the size of a M10 screw. This is where the lamp pipe nipple goes. To glue the pipe nipple in, I'm using a steel-enforced epoxy. To turn the threads of the pipe into the wood, I'm using a counter nut. This also helps to protect the threads from getting damaged by the pliers. Next, I need to drill a hole through the coffee can lid. And for this purpose, I'm gonna mark the center of a punch. This will also help with the drill from sliding away. Here I'm applying a shellac finish to get a smoother surface before spray painting. Because I applied the finish before gluing the wood, I needed to buy a special wood glue. In hindsight, I should have glued it first with regular wood glue and then apply the finish. Should have, could have, too late now, live and learn. Instead of clamping, I decided to use a rubber band to keep the wood in place. This will give it enough tension for a proper gluing connection. The big benefit of using the rubber band is that I can still adjust it until I have it in the perfect position. Adding a couple of screws just to give it more strength. And then finally drilling the hole for the cable. Now one final sanding before spray painting just to clean up the excessive glue. Cleaning off all the dust with a moist rag and ready to spray paint. I decided to go with a silver metallic spray paint to imitate the look of metal. I I gave it a total of 4 coats of the silver paint and then used 1 layer of clear coat. After the paint dried, I had to pull the wire through, which was actually easier than I thought. I first pulled through a single wire, taped the other ones to it, and then used it to pull the other 2 wires. Now it's time for assembling. Installing the lamp socket, connecting the wires. And here is the final product. And that is how you end up with a bunch of coffee cans without a lid. Leave me a comment and let me know what you think. As always, thank you for watching. If you like to see more of this kind of videos, please subscribe and push the like button. See you next time.